Hey, Ghost Party people! Welcome to Witch's Brew. Today we want to talk about our personal paths, our beliefs, and how we both pretty much try to walk through life, imperfectly, with respect and love.
Yeah. This is our journey, not a guidebook. We're here to share, not convert. So if you want to continue brewing with us, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Maybe even all of the above, because that'll help us out.
LSSC. So we're talking about our beliefs today, right?
I know, I'm so excited.
What would you say was your pivotal moment that you landed on this belief that you're in now?
Well, I've had many experiences in life given, how I was raised. I was raised Presbyterian and then saved twice, and that didn't work. But for me, like, nothing stuck. And that was my thing. Nothing made me feel like home.
Okay.
So I did go to church a lot, as a kid and stuff, and that didn't really, I don't know, it's a weird thing, because, I cried every single time I went to church. I don't know why. Every single time I'm sitting there, I'm listening, it's going in one ear and out the other, because I don't know, I didn't like it. It's like my body knew, but being a kid, I didn't know. It was weird, very weird for me.
Huh.
Yeah, there was no that connection that you feel with something that is home.
Bigger than you,
Yeah.
too? Like that whole community feeling in a sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A friend of Jade's, we went over to her house, and she does tarot, and I got goosebumps all over my body. I'm like, this is it. Like, this is me.
This is what church should have felt like.
This is what church should have felt like, yeah.
Wow. So it was definitely like a physical thing for you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It still is. It gives me goosey bumps every time. I'm welling up! Oh, dear God. Okay, yes. And how about for you, ma'am?
Well, so for me, I was raised and baptized Catholic. My mother was deeply Catholic. I mean, not like, I shouldn't say deeply, but she went to a Catholic high school. She definitely practiced the Catholic religion. But my father, he was I just don't believe in church. So all the holidays that we would go to church, being Catholic and stuff, he wouldn't come because he felt he was spiritual and he believed in God, but he didn't like the church. So I felt like I always had the opportunity to choose as a child. So I was opposite. I would get these good feelings being in a church. I would. Like, every time I went, the beautifulness of a church, the stained glass, all that stuff, made me feel like there was something bigger, right? There's, this creator. That's how I'm going to say it, just based off of what we're talking about. Because God is such a strict definition, I feel like, And for me, it didn't feel like, oh, this is God, this is Jesus, this is Mother Mary, because I'm Catholic. It was, there's this creator, and I could feel. And I just had the opportunity to choose, so I would do all kinds of different churches. Like, I did summer camps with friends that were Christian. I went to Baptist church. I went all over the place. I think because my father was more relaxed, and my mom was just like, okay, yeah, you choose you. But for me, my pivotal moving point would be with my parents passing. So when my parents passed, the normal Christian comforts that people give you, they're in a better place. They're not suffering anymore. They're with God. Those things didn't feel...
It didn't resonate.
It didn't resonate with me at all. It it didn't reach me. It didn't soothe my aching soul from losing my parents. And I would start to notice these little things that kind of were like signs in moments in while they were passing even, and then obviously afterwards, to where I felt like they were still around. I didn't feel like they were unreachable like heaven is. And that's kind of what clicks for me when I started to look into witchcraft and paganism and things like that. I loved the idea that the energies, they don't go anywhere. You know, they're still, you can't destroy energy. So it really felt like it resonated for me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that was my pivotal moment. It wasn't like something abruptly. It's just something that it felt real. It felt that connection, you know, that I could still connect with my parents that were gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked that because I missed them terribly. So
yeah. Stop it.
I know it's truly a wonderful thing that I'm able to talk about losing both my parents. And even though I still get teary-eyed and I still get emotional, and there's still those waves of grief that happen, I have learned with my beliefs that I have comfort in that. Like, I'm okay with them being gone because I know that their essence and everything that they taught me and everything that I am is them. And that feels way more comforting to me than they're in heaven and there's no phones in heaven, you know?
No.
Yeah, it just, I still feel connected. Especially my mother, since I was born on her birthday. I'm like, that connection's it's gotta be there. There's no way that I'm not connected with that woman still. Like, not just because I came out of her, but like, you know. So I feel like the reason why we decided to have this conversation today, right, is because that our beliefs guide us in how we stay connected with those energies, those people, because, you know, they're what shaped us. They're what makes us who we are. And this conversation is about honoring those things in us, right? I feel that you understand loss. I mean, I don't want to, you know, bring out your personal things, but I know that there is a connection with somebody that you lost, that you desperately...
Yeah.
Right. And so I figure that with this conversation, we can explain how that we still stay open to those connections and how they deepen our beliefs. They deepen that, you know...
God damn it. Yes. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm like...
I know. It's okay. It's still, you know, that's what sucks about... it never goes away. Oh, God.
No,
It
grief
really
is so incredibly hard. So incredibly hard. And the reason being is because those people are important. You know? Yeah. They weren't just some Joe Schmo that dies and passes away. To us, they're everything.
Stop it! Enough of this. I can't.
But don't you agree, though, that, like, you know, you're able to try to still search for that connection?
Yes, because... yes, because, you know, especially, I can't say especially, but like with ours, like there's different little things that we can do that kind of makes you feel like they're closer or whatever. And I know every religion has it. Every religion has their different ways to try and bring you closer with lost loved ones. I just kind of feel that what we do makes it a little bit closer.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it, I don't want to say real, but it makes it,
yeah.
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 Can't think of the word that I have to say.
Words are hard.
Especially when all I want to do is take your face and be like, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I just really think that that's why we both wanted to have this conversation.
Yes.
Like, as much as your pivotal moment is about finding something that made you feel those goosebumps,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that we both have that connection with people that we've lost, and with witchcraft and things like that, like paganism and all that. It's stronger. It's like the magnetic connection is stronger than it would be in other religions.
Yeah. I think the energy is deeper.
Yeah.
Because, that's kind of what everything, not everything, but a majority of what we do is based off of energies on different things, especially whenever people pass. Because like you said, those energies never go away.
Mm-hmm.
So even if they're not here physically in the afterlife, or, after passing, those energies still remain. It's what you do with them, that keeps them around, or makes you acknowledge them even still to this day.
It's that honoring of it.
Yes, pretty much. Yes.
Because we want to honor the people that they were, their energies, the personalities that, taught us, like made us who we are. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. The sad thing is that, we know that this desire to stay connected to these people sometimes gets misunderstood.
Yes, which then creates stereotypes.
Yes, right, exactly, because I lost myself. It's fine. I got emotional out of nowhere, and I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
It's like people think that we're looking beyond just a single God, and that is us rejecting faith. And for us, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like that deepens the connection that we have with a creator, with the universe, however you want to, look at it, because that's another stereotype, Go figure. But I don't know, it's so rough when there are stereotypes, because you want to take people and you want to shake them, and you want to just be like, hey, what you believe is truth, there's another shade to it, like, you're like, no.
Words. So you can believe in one thing with every ounce of your being, be what's the word? Devout. But to me, you can be devout to one thing, sure, but you can also have an understanding of someone else and what they believe in.
Right.
So
because it comes with love and respect for human beings.
Should be, in theory, that's how it should be.
Right.
But it's not. Do you have a story of stereotypes, Amanda?
I think that I don't have a specific. I think that whenever the conversation happens, it's mostly how people look at you. I think that sometimes people are very afraid to have conversations with you, because they're like, oh no, you're going to hell and I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah.
Which, it's because of their beliefs, and I get why they believe that. It completely gets rid of that main thing that should be for every religion, is that, you look at each other, human beings, with kindness, respect, and love. I think that is the
equality.
Yeah, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? But really, that's what Christian is. That's what Catholic is. That's what Baptist is. That's what Hinduism. All of that stuff is just based off of human connection. So that should be the number one priority. But for some people, they tend to look at other little things and they forget that main priority. And you can tell based off of how they look at you.
So they're essentially like picking off, or nitpicking different parts
That suit them.
yes, of their religion to suit them against yours.
Yeah. And a lot of the times it's because, obviously we learn our beliefs based on what we've been through for our own reasons. So we have our own journeys of blessing. Every single person has their own journeys. And I wouldn't say that anybody has, their journey is no less or more than mine, right? It might be different. It's a different path. But
Yeah.
I don't think that they're wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. What about you? You got any stereotypes?
Yeah, I do. My stereotype is a woman that comes into work quite often. She is a very, a nice way of putting it, a very religious woman. Whatever, that's fine. But for her, because I don't go to church, I don't have a Bible, and I don't necessarily believe in the same things that she does, that I'm going to burn in hell.
Yeah, that's her belief. Good.
Yeah, that's whatever, fantastic.
Yeah.
But I may or may not have, messed with her just a little bit, and was like, oh, that's fine. I'm atheist, so I like it warm or I like it hot, so that's fine. And ever since then, she hasn't messed with me because I guess in her eyes, being, well, not actually atheist, but like, in her eyes being atheist, I'm already too far gone, so it's fine.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. But at least she leaves me alone, so that's fine. Because there's no point in, you can't at that point, for someone who's that deep into it, you can't sit there and have an honest conversation with them, which you really can't be talking about religion anyway at work. But
Yeah.
even if you weren't at work, you can't have like that conversation with her, not to convert her, but to get her to understand that you may not believe in the same things, but they're all interconnected regardless. You know what I mean? Like, you can believe in this, I can believe in that, but we're all interconnected within the same realm of things. But you can't get people like that to understand, to be open-minded, and that's what sucks.
That does make sense, It's the disbelief in one another's beliefs.
Yep.
That, assuming that we're so different keeps us from seeing a lot of those common truths.
Yeah. The similarities between each religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. See it for what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because there's it's so weird because there's so many commonalities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's differences too, don't get me wrong, obviously, but it's like they focus on the differences instead of the commonalities.
No, why would they?
Because that's what it should be. Like I said, it's all about that connection,
No,
That
I don't
should
want
the
to be
main thing.
connected. What? Don't want to be connected.
Different traditions, in reality, whether they're rooted in faith or culture or energy, they often share some of the same practices.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the same practices, actually, and it's the same human search for meaning, right?
Yeah.
That is all that it is.
Mm-hmm.
I always think because I was baptized and raised Catholic, incense, perfect example, because Catholic loves their incense. Let me just tell you, a funeral, oh,
I know it's stinky. I've been to a couple of Catholic funerals.
yeah, they're very long
Yeah.
and they're very, stinky as well.
It gives me a headache.
Interesting. I wonder why.
It's because now granted this was like maybe 10 years ago. A friend of mine at the time, her mom passed away. were Catholic, went to a Catholic church, fine and dandy. I wasn't there for me. I was supporting someone else.
Yeah.
But there was I don't know if it's because they had so much going on. It wasn't necessarily like the scent. It was just a lot because it was a big room and they had a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. I'm kidding. I'm trying to be, respectful, but oh my God. Like, I swear it was like 3 hours long for this. And I'm like dying on the inside because my head wants
Just
to
think,
explode.
the family after that, they go and they bury their loved one and spend another like hour, if not more, out there with their loved one as they're being buried as well. It's insane, the traditions the Catholics have for funerals in general.
Well, I mean, I would like that because at least I'd be outside.
Well, it depends.
Well, I know if it's raining or snowing or whatever the case might be.
Or, 100 degrees.
Or
That's
I don't feel
being in black.
Yeah, I don't fare well in hot. I don't know, when the weather's too spicy. I just
Yeah. I mean, everybody has a different level of comfort, but
yeah.
I mean, what's some of the other similarities that you can think of?
Oils.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know that. I mean, as silly as it is, water is another one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Water is another one.
Mm-hmm.
I know when I went to a Christian church, they had their practices for like mass basically. They were very how do I say this? Almost like they would break down things, and it was more like a CCD or like a school when you would go to church every week. Or multiple times a week, they would pick a part normally in Revelations. They were obsessed with Revelations, swear to God they were. And they would talk about the words that were used and connect them to certain things. And water was one of the biggest ones that they went over multiple times. That when the Bible was talking about water and their Christian belief, it was about basically a cleansing. Like, they didn't say the word cleansing, of course, but that water is them talking about the experience with God and how it washes over you, which is insane to me. Because then you think about, like, witchcraft and you're like, hello, water, cleansing.
Yeah.
Being baptized.
People don't think of that because I just... it sucks because it's like it's a very touchy subject. A lot of people, they believe what they believe and whatever, and you can't change their minds, and that's fine.
That's not what we're here for.
That's not what we're here for. No, but it makes it very difficult, especially for myself, to not say certain things that could be misconstrued as something else. Right, so okay. I'm hard. I'm hard. I'm having a hard.
I didn't mean to say it. Natural reaction. I'm sorry.
I'm having a hard time finding words. Words.
I'm trying to think of some of the other things. It's like eluding me. I should have done a little research. It's been a while since I've actually looked.
You mean with similarities besides incense, oils, water? Those are like the primaries of similarities between the two. I mean,
if you think about it, the sun, obviously, if you've watched any kind of, what would you call that?
Well, also, I don't know. Well, I don't know that part. Oh my gosh. Like songs in church. It's spells.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's German hymns.
Mm-hmm.
German religious hymns are basically, yeah. That's... I didn't even think about that. Music, obviously. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many similarities there are, but we only focus on the differences.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah. It kind of makes me angry.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's about that connection.
Yeah.
Like, we're not rejecting faith by believing in more than one God.
No.
Like,
we're just trying to stay more connected to I mean, like any religion, to be honest, to connect to us what we believe is true, to have like
because
the
we're
most
searching
energies.
for meaning. Like, why are we here? Like,
Yeah.
why am I specifically alive?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Why do I see things the way that I do?
Yeah. It almost makes me think about souls.
Yeah, that's a different topic for another day. You're gonna make me go off in a tangent. I wasn't here, lady.
Sorry.
Stop
It's so nice to have someone that you're close to, that you can have those conversations with.
Yeah.
I enjoy so much the people in my life that are into witchcraft, that they have different beliefs, but they still
have that understanding.
Yes, that's all it takes is just a little bit of respect for somebody else with different beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you go in public and you're telling somebody you're gonna go to hell, that's not you showing your connection with human beings and us all trying to find the meaning. Like, that should be your main thought of religion. Not, I'm gonna tell everybody who's going to hell who's going to hell. Like, that's so strange to me.
I also think it's strange when I can't say that because that'd be really bad. I'm gonna say it. You can edit it out if you want to. I think it's strange that some religions use God to say and do things they shouldn't, when they should know, good versus bad behavior as a human. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, what is an example?
Of bad things?
Yeah. That they do and say that they should know they shouldn't.
Like when they say that, God told them to kill someone or kill this person or that person because they're good or bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Stuff like that, or just to, like, again, the woman that comes into work, like, you think you're doing God's bidding by telling someone that they're going to burn in hell because they don't believe in the same things that you do. To me, that's not okay.
Right, because in her mind, isn't she trying to save you by forewarning you?
Yeah, I guess, but you're also at the same time not being understanding that not everyone has to follow the same gold path that you're following, or like the yellow brick road. We don't all have to go on the same journey in life, especially in religion, that they are. But they just choose to not understand.
To do with conversion. Like, it's your duty to try to help as many people as you care about and see, so that they're able to.
But to me, I think that if you're going to do that, then I guess talk to them, have that conversation to see if that's even something that they want to do. Don't just assume that because they don't follow your same religion, that even if they're not, I think you should have that conversation with them to see if that's something that they actually want to do. To me, anyway.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's respect.
As some woman who comes into work, that seems like such a stranger thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if I was...
Well, I'm not going to say her name.
Well, I know. No. But you know what I'm saying is, like, as far as if your beliefs say that you should, touch anybody around you that you possibly can to help guide them to God so that they could be in heaven and, stuff like that. If that's what your belief is, right? Why would you do that to a stranger, in a sense?
I mean,
it's not that she's not a stranger. I get that you.
Well, no, not that part. That's not the part. Yeah, I'm trying to find words. Realistically, if you think about it, there's a lot of people that go to church that still don't know the people that they go to church with. You know what I mean? It's just your meeting. So technically, they're all strangers, and yet you have one person in front of everyone who is trying to convert them to believe in one thing. You're still talking to a crowd of strangers. Now, what's fascinating to me is the fact that one person does this, and every single person that's in that church at that time feels the need to then go out on their own to broaden it the religion to bring it in so they have more followers to believe in the same thing that they do.
LSSC.
Gus, 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 gus. Let's go.
There's no there, so it's...
We know
Mhm.
that some of our ghost party watches every single time.
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
Yeah.
And you.
We know you're watching.
Yeah, we know.
And we love you.
We love you.
We do love you so much. So why don't you say hi? Say hi below, even if it's just
Ghost emoji.
a ghost emoji. Yeah. Just give us a little bit of love. Because we know you're watching.
Yeah, and to be honest, we've been dropping hints if you've caught them in different episodes that we've had, which is
since episode 1.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Episode numero uno. Have you been paying attention?
What are the hints?
Yeah. What were you asking me?
Yeah.
What are the hints? Oh, I don't want to give them away.
No. Not what the hints are, but what are they for?
They're for the next episode.
Oh.
For the next, yeah.
Yeah, we've been dropping them hints for what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of what we'll be talking about, if you guys have any suggestions or want to comment what you would like to hear us talk about, or, I mean, anything really.
Yeah.
Any places that we can go.
Yeah. And we could drop your comment in the next video.
That'd be cool.
Ooh.
How about that?
First ghost party comment.
And as always, we thank you guys so much. We appreciate every single one of you. And we do love you.
Yeah. Even if it's just the beginning.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Our little ghost party's going.
We want to have a lot of members in our ghost party.
It's a party! Ooh, ooh. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
If you'd like to keep the spooky party going, you can find Cauldron Inspector on our other platforms. The pathways through the ether are wide open if you want to wander with us.